Today we are going to see 8th Standard Mathematics Part 1, Chapter number 1, Rational and Irrational Numbers. In that we are going to see Let us learn. I hope all of you have seen the first part of this lesson. In that video we have covered all the basic part of this lesson. If you have not seen that video, go to the description box and get the link from there and see the video. If you are new to our channel, subscribe our channel, click on bell icon and like our videos. At last, don't forget to leave a comment. First step is draw a number line. Draw a number line like this in your notebook using scale and pencil. Now, let us see what is the second step. Show the integers on this number line. We have already studied what are integers. What are integers? Positive and negative numbers including 0 is known as integers. So, now let us start to show the integers on this number line. First, put 0. Put a mark on number line and put it as 0. Now, right side of this 0 is having positive numbers. So, put 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. The left side of this number line is having negative number. So, put -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. in equal distances. Now, let us see what is the step number 3. Now, you have to show the number 7/3 on this number line. Step number 4. If you have clearly observed these 3 numbers, then you can see 7/3 and -2/3 both are having 3 on their denominator. That is, we can say from 0 to 1, this part is divided 3 parts equally. Let us see. Let us now divide this from 0 to 1. This unit is divided into 3 parts. Now let us divide this into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. So the first part is this one, second part is this one, third part is this one. So similarly, we are dividing the unit from 1 to 2. That also 3 equal parts. From 2 to 3, 3 equal parts. 3 to 4, 3 equal parts. Similarly, on the left hand side from 0 to -1, 3 equal parts. 0 to -1 to -2, 3 equal parts. -2 to -3, 3 equal parts, and so on. Now let us begin how to show these numbers. If you are seeing from 0 to 1, this unit is divided into 3 equal parts. So, the first part, this part is, what is the value of this part? The value of this part is 1/3. Value of this part is 1/3. You can say value of this part is 1/3. So, how to show 7/3? Step number 5. We'll say 7/3 is nothing but 7 into 1/3. 7 into 1/3. So, the 7th point from the right side of 0 shows 7/3. How many points? 7 points. 7, 1/3. Like this, 7 points are there. So, we have to count 7 points from 0. Let us say first point, second point, third, fourth, 5th, 6th and 7th. Here it is 7 point. 7 into 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3, like this 7 points are there. So, the value of this point is 7 upon 3. Okay. Now, let us say 2. 2 is there. Already 2 is there. You can show the number 2 here. This is the number 2. Okay. Step number 6. Now, we have to show this number minus 2 upon 3. How to show this one? First, we will show the positive number. That is, first we will see the 2 upon 3. Positive. We have to show positive 2 upon 3. Positive numbers are there in the right hand side of the 0. So, now, how many points? How you can write this 2 upon 3? You can write 2 upon 3 like this. 2 into 1 upon 3. So, after 0, you have to take 2 points. So, where it is? Let us say the first point, the second point. That is, this one is 2 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3. But we have to show minus 2 upon 3. So, where is the negative numbers? Left side of the 0. So, the equal distance from 0 at the left hand side shows the minus 2 upon 3. That is, from left hand side, if you go to left hand side, after 0, the 2 points, first point, second point, it will shows the minus 2 upon, okay. Like this, we can show the numbers, rational numbers on a number line. I hope. Okay. Now, let us move to the practice set. Practice set 1.1. The first question is, show the following numbers on a number line. Draw a separate number line for each example. That is, we have to draw separate number line for each example. Okay. Let us see the first one. First one is 3 upon 2, 5 upon 2, minus 3 upon 2. These three numbers we have to show in a number. Let us see the solution for first question. Step number 1 is draw a number line. While drawing, use a scale and pencil so that it should be neat. Okay. Now, what is the second step? Show the integers on this number line. What is integers? 0 with positive and negative numbers. First of all, put a mark here and note it as 0, 0. Then 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay. Next, left hand side has negative numbers. So, write down minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is minus 3. Okay. This is the second step. What is the third step? Now you have to show the number. First number is 3 upon 2. Okay. Write down 3 upon 2. This is the positive number. Where is the positive numbers? Positive numbers are on the right hand side. This is positive number, and if you observe clearly, all the numbers 3 upon 2, 3 upon 2 and 5 upon 2, 5 upon 2 and minus 3 upon 2. All these three numbers having the denominator 2. So, what we can conclude? The each unit, that is from 0 to 1, this is 1 unit. Each unit is divided into how many parts? 2 parts. So, let us do first that one. Every part is divided into 2 parts. Okay. Now, from 0 to 1, it is divided into 2 equal parts. 1 to 2, again it is divided into 2 equal parts. 2 to 3, again it is divided into 2 equal parts. Similarly, on the left hand side, from 0 to minus 1, it is divided into 2 equal parts. Minus 1 to minus 2, it is divided into 2 equal parts. Minus 2 into minus 3, it is divided into 2 equal parts, and so on. The next step is we have to show the number 3 upon 2. How you can write down 3 upon 2? We can write down the number 3 upon 2 as 3 into 1 upon 2. Here we are dividing the each unit into two parts. So this part is, what is the value of this part? The value of this part is 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2. Similarly, value of this part is 1 upon 2. Here also 1 upon 2, like that. So while showing 3 upon 2, how many points, how many parts like this? How many parts of 1 upon 2 we need? 3 parts we need. So after 0, count the 3 points. The first, this is 0. From 0, we are counting on the right hand side because this is a positive number. First part, second part and third part. So we are getting 3 upon 2 in this. Here we are getting 3 upon 2. Okay. Now the second one is 5 upon 2. How you can write down 5 upon 2? Here you can write down 5 upon 2 as, so you can write down 5 upon 2 as 5 into 1 upon 2, which means that 5 points after 0. Okay. In the first number we have shown 3 upon 2 of 3 upon 2, that is from 0 we counted 3 points. Here you have to count 5 points. So this is 0. It is also a positive number. So we have to count on the right hand sides. Okay. 0 to, from 0, first point, second point, third point, fourth point and fifth point. Here is our number. That is nothing but 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2. Okay, we have shown 2 points, 3 upon 2 and 5 upon 2. The next one is negative number. Where is negative number? Negative number is on the left hand side. So here already we have shown 3 upon 2, positive 3 upon 2. After 0, we have counted 3 points on the right hand side. That will give us 3 upon 2. Similarly, if we count 3 points on the left hand side, what we are getting? Minus 3 upon 2. So let us say first point, second point, third point. We got minus 3 upon 2 in this point. Okay, the first problem is solved. Okay, now let us go to the second one. Is 7 upon 5 minus 2 upon 5 and minus 4 upon 5. We have to show these numbers on a number line. Okay, the second problem, we have to show the numbers 7 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5 and minus 4 upon 5. If you clearly observe here, all these three numbers are having 5 on their denominator. Okay. First step is what? You have to draw the number line like this. And the second step is you have to show the integers on this number line. What is integers? 0 with positive and negative numbers. We have shown here the 0, 1, 2, etc. like this. And on the left side, minus 1, minus 2. Okay. Now, as I told, here all the numbers are having denominator 5. So, we have to divide. The third step is we have to divide the each unit into how many parts? 5 parts. So, let us see. First part, second, third, fourth and 5. That is, we have divided from 0 to 1. This one unit into how many parts? 5 parts. Okay. Each part is having the value. How much value? Each part has the value of 1 upon 5. Each part is having the value 1 upon 5. Okay. Now, we'll divide this also from 1 to 2. This unit is also divided into how many parts? 5 parts. Here also, in the left hand side, each unit from 0 to minus 1, it is divided into 5 parts. Minus 1 to minus 2, it is divided into 5 parts. Okay. I hope you understood. Now, let us see. First, which number you have to show? You have to show 7 upon 5. Okay. 7 upon 5. How you can write down 7 upon 5? 7 upon 5 is maybe written 7 into 1 upon 5. That is, you know, the each subunit is having the value 1 upon 5. So how many points, how many sub parts you have to count? 7. 7 subunits. That is, from 0 to, you have to count on the right hand side because this number is positive number. So start from 0. The first point, second point, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, and seventh one. So here is our number, which is nothing but 7 upon 5. This 7 upon 5, if we simplify this one in a mixed fraction, how you can write down 1 into 2 upon 5. This is also one of the method you can use. 1, the first 1 unit, and how many subunits you want? 2 subunits. 1, this is from 0 to 1. 1 whole number and 2 subunits. 1, 2. So here only you are getting this number 7 upon 5. I hope you understood. Okay, now let us see the next number. Which one? Minus 2 upon 5. First of all, how you can write down the minus 2 upon 5? First of all, we have to show the positive number. Okay, positive 2 upon 5. How you can write down 2 upon 5? 2 upon 5 is equal to 2 into 1 upon 5. That means 2 subunits. After 0, you want 2 subunits. So this is the positive number 2 upon 5. If you see here, 0 is here. From 0, you have to count 2 subunits. 2 points. 1, 2. This will give you the number 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5. So, if you count now, this is our 2 upon 5. Okay. Now, if you count the same units, the same subunits on the left hand side, it will give minus 2 upon 5. How many points you have to count? 2 points. 2 points on the left hand side of this number line. Let us say the first point, second point. So this will give us minus 2 upon 5. Okay. Next one, you have to show minus 4 upon 5. Similarly, you can see first what you have to show? You have to show the positive 4 upon 5. Where is the positive number? Each one having the value 1 upon 5. So how you can write down 4 upon 5? 4 upon 5 can be written as 4 into 1 upon 5. Okay. That is how much? 4 points after 0. Okay. So let us say the first point, second point, third one, fourth one. Here is our positive 4 upon 5 plus 4 upon 5. If you count the equal points on the left hand side, what you are getting? Minus 4 upon 5. Let us see. How many points we have counted? 4 points we have counted. So let us count the 4 points on the left hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will give us the value, give us the number minus 4 upon 5. Okay. We have shown all the 3 numbers. The first number is 7 upon 5. Second one is minus 2 upon 5. Third one is minus 4 upon 5. I hope you understood. Okay. Hope you understood how to show the numbers on a number line. Okay. So, we'll leave these 2 questions for your practice. I will give you a clue. First of all, you have to draw a number line and put integers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right hand side, and on the left hand side of this 0, you have to put -1, -2, -3 like that. Okay. from 0 to 1, each part from 0 to 1, each part is divided into how many parts here? In this case, you have to divide that parts into, divide this unit as 8 parts, because both the numbers here are having a denominator 8. So you have to divide the unit 0 to 1. This unit has 8 equal parts. In this case, you have to divide 0 to 1. This unit has 10 equal parts, because both these numbers are having the denominator 10. Okay. After that, what you have to do here? Minus 5 upon 8. First of all, show the 5 upon 2. That is 5 into 1 upon 8. That you have to take the 5 points after 0. You are getting 5 upon 8. And if you are counting the same subunits or points on the left hand side, you are getting minus 5 upon 8. Okay. In this, to show this 11 upon 8, you have to count 11 points after 0. Okay. Similarly here, to show the 13 upon 10, you have to count 13 points after 0, after putting the subunits. Okay. After you are dividing the each unit into 10 parts, you have to count 13 points after 0. Minus 17 upon 10, you have to count the 17 points on the left hand side. So you are getting minus 7 upon 17 upon 10. If you are confusing or if you are having any doubt, you can tell that in a comment box. Okay. Now let us see the second question. What is that? Here one number line is given, but they are not shown the values of these alphabets. They are putting alphabets here, and some questions are given at the downside. We have to answer for that. What is that first question? Which number is indicated by point B? Where is B? Here is B. First of all, we will see each unit is divided into how many parts. Let us see from 0 to 1. How many part is there? First part, first one, first part, second part, third, fourth. Okay, how many parts are there? 0 to 1, it is divided into 4 parts, which means that each part having the value how much? It has the value 1 upon 4. Okay. Now let us see here also how many parts? 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Each unit is divided into 4 equal parts. So first question, what is the first question? Which number is indicated by B? So B is here. So let us count how many points after the 0. Since it is B is on the left hand side, the answer number must be negative. Okay. First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10. So what you can conclude here? B has the value 10 upon 4. Since it is on the left hand side, we have to put minus sign. So what is the value of B? The value of B is minus 10 upon 4. Okay. Let us see the next second question. Which point indicates the number 1, 3 upon 4? 1 is the whole number, 3 upon 4 is the fractional number. So this is the positive number. So you can write down. Okay. Now 1, 0 to 1. This is 1. Okay. After 1, how many? 3 upon 4. How you can write down 3 upon 4? You can write down 3 upon 4 as 3 into 1 upon 4. So we know that each subunit, each subpart has the value how much? 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4. So how many points after 1? You have to count 3 sub points. That is 1, 2, 3. At the point C, you are having the value, how much? 1, 3 upon 4. So, what you have to write? Which point indicates the number 1 upon 3? The point C indicates the number 1 upon 3. Okay. Now let us see third one. State whether the statement the point D denotes the number 5 upon 2 is true or false. Where is D? D is here. So we'll count how much, what is the value of this one. First of all, we'll find out the value of D. Let us count the numbers. Points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 points are there. So how you can write down this one? 10 upon 4. Okay. 10 upon 4. Whenever you are simplifying this, both these 10 and 4 are divided by 2. So what you are getting? 2 2s are 4. 2 5s are 10. So you can write down 10 upon 4 as 5 upon 2. You can write down this 10 upon 4 as 5 upon 2 also. So the statement, what is the given statement? The statement is given that the point D denotes the number 5 upon 2. Whether it is true? Yes, of course, it is true. Okay. Now this practice set first is complete.